what this patch does in the body, the cutting edge technology, a bit about our founder, the science, the patents, the brand partner plan, and the possibilities for you, and of course, how to get started in the perfect way for you. So you might be here just to learn about the product for the first time. Maybe you've been taking it for a little while. You want to explore a little bit about the business, or you want to understand it more in depth. We're covering it all. So thank you for being here. Quick disclaimer that this is any of this presentation is we're just not here to diagnose, cure, or treat or prevent any specific diseases. The body's the miracle. So you're going to learn about that and the quantum way that the body works to heal itself. So I needed to share that with you. My name is Alex Sabatelli-Rager, and I'm going to go ahead and share screen and get started first with how you can get plugged in with everything that we've got to offer here today. And that really begins with the different events that we have available. Like tonight, we do this call every Monday and Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, we have what's called a launch lab for those of you that are getting started in the business and are trying to work your way to that first new level of manager. We have that launch lab that's available to you, and we're going to be adding another call for Mondays, which I'll talk about, and you want to make sure you get plugged in so you can learn about that. And then every Saturday, we have a business building training that's available for you in the mornings, and all of these are available on YouTube and also here on Zoom. So make sure that you get plugged in and to learn more about the team and what's happening and the recognition and upcoming events and some live videos explaining what's coming up. That's going to be on our Facebook group, which you'll see here on the screen. Make sure you're plugged in there and that you join and you have your new teams join. YouTube, again, if you could be watching this live on YouTube or in replay. So subscribe and click notifications on the future events that you want to see. And make sure you go over to the playlists where you'll be able to find the Monday calls, the Wednesday calls, the Saturday calls, and any others that are added in there. And of course, all the past calls and some really great science in there as well. And then, of course, there's two other sites, startx39.com, that we share all about the product, and then our build331.com, which is all about the business. And so I'll be talking about those in this presentation briefly, but I want to get started right now on this amazing product that we have and why you might be interested in getting on this product, staying on this product, and talking about this product with other people, because it is a game changer. So optimum health and wellness absolutely can be yours, right? With this approach of improving the way your body heals and activates, in a sense, by moving the flow of energy, increasing the flow of energy in your body. And this is going to affect your strength, your stamina, and so much more because of how this works. So the question of have you been patched? I sure hope that you have. I love this little screen here. I'm going to talk just a bit about kind of the quantum way that this works in the body, because it really is quantum. And so this can affect really so many things. When we look at the cells in the body, there's really kind of two main types of cells that we have that we are activating and energizing when we use this X39 patch. There are every cell in the body, right? So our differentiated cells that have already differentiated into specific cells. These can be your hair, your pancreas, your liver, your bones, any specific differentiated cell in your body that has come to produce like I said, the bones or different organs, but also the whole systems in your body. And then, of course, we also have just, again, the whole flow of things through even meridians and through the whole electrical system, the nervous system, the brain. All of this can be affected with an increase in energy. So first, there's those differentiated cells, but there's another thing that gets activated in this with this increase, and those are what are called pluripotent universal cells. And these pluripotent universal cells are the exact ones that we get our growth factors from, that rebuild, repair. That's the word I'm looking for. They rebuild, repair, regenerate your body. These universal cells can become anything in your body. They're not specific. They're not differentiated yet. And what happens as we age is that the energy flow in our body decreases. It goes down. And this happens because of the foods that we eat, the toxicity in our environment, in our air, in our water, and in our food. It comes from the way that we think. This is called epigenetics, where even our thoughts, especially our thoughts, can inform how the genes are expressed in the mitochondria, in our DNA. And this, for the most part, the whole aging process is that these genes are getting switched off and deregulated, dysregulated, and we start to show the different symptoms of aging. And these symptoms of aging can vary for everyone. And that decline, that aging process, shows up differently for everyone. Even when you have an injury or an old injury, that can flare up because of a virus, right? It just all depends on how your genetics are expressing or not expressing. And that's the magic of what this patch can energize when you put it on, because it can re-regulate that. And I'm going to explain how that happens. Now, there is a specific thing that happens when these universal pluripotent cells go down. They go down specifically with a peptide that is measurable in the body. And I'll explain what that is in a moment. But basically, by the age of 30, we've downregulated our genetics to the point where only a half of these universal repairing, rebuilding, and regenerating cells are active in the body. And by the age of 60, virtually zero are, which means we're not healing. Our body doesn't have the proper voltage to activate those universal cells to do those things. And all of the differentiated cells are also sluggish, and they don't have the energy that they need to operate properly, which is why dis-ease happens. So what can we do about this? That's what we're going to go into next. When we activate this specific peptide in the body, what happens is this creates a boost and a regenerate, like a it's like a reset. I call it a power patch because it resets a third of your genes. It goes straight into the cells, right into the mitochondria, in that DNA, and it re-regulates, upregulates, and re-regulates and resets a third of your genes to act younger again. And as long as you're wearing this patch, it's doing that. And what is that going to do? Well, it's going to help all of the systems of the differentiated cells start acting better, because everything's acting better because it's been boosted up and it's younger now. And then those universal cells they wake up and they start to go to work. They are attracted to inflammation in the body. They go to those sites and they start going to work on regenerating, repairing, and healing. And so when you're doing this, I'm sorry, I just got my cat's going crazy over here. When this is happening, this is going to show up differently for each person. And I'm going to go through a whole list of all the wonderful things that happen. But let me tell you what this patch exactly is. It's actually a phototherapy patch. It's known as photobiomodulation. We are modulating or changing the chemistry of your body, or really the voltage of your body, with light, literally with a frequency. And this is not a new science. I mean, people are using frequencies and sounds and lights and lasers and all kinds of things to change the body. And there's nothing different about this. This is actually it looks like a little Band-Aid. And when you peel the backing off, you'll see in the center of it are these little nanocrystals, and these little nanocrystals don't go into the body. They actually reflect your body heat back from the infrared spectrum of your body heat, which is light. We are light. We are all energy. And that light frequency comes back off of these crystals at a very specific frequency that signals your body to produce this tripeptide that is directly related, as it goes down, with those universal pluripotent cells. They go down equally. So again, almost dormant by the age of 60 completely. So these wake back up again and start moving around the body, and your body is able to begin healing itself. It is an incredible process, and it's just by adding this energy to the body that the body can start to work. Again, it's called photobiomodulation. This is kind of how it's designed to work. And it took 10 years and $4.5 million to produce this little thing. This little patch is patented by our United States, and it is considered a type 1, basically, what's it called? It's a type 1. Anyway, don't worry about that part of it. There's a name for it. It's a medical device. It's a class 1. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a class 1 medical device. It really is. It's a technology. It's not putting anything directly into your skin. It's all just light. Just like when you go outside and your body is, you're getting that sunlight, your body is signaled by that light to produce vitamin D. And you're only going to produce as much vitamin D as you need, but it works over time. As you accumulate that vitamin D, your body can utilize it and work with it. Well, this acts and works at the speed of light. Literally within the first 24 to 48 hours is when that gene reset happens, and then those pluripotent cells wake up and start going to work. So it's really stunning how this can work. It's very simple to wear. You just take that backing off, you put it on any area of the body you want. As you see on this slide here, there's 2 spots that were done with all of our research. That's just to standardize the research that we've done on past patches that we have, but you can wear it anywhere that you want. You wear it for 12 hours, and then take it off and rest for 12 hours, and then put a fresh one on the next day. I say most everybody wears it during the day. So if you put your little packet of patches next to your toothbrush or something else where you can piggyback that habit, something that you're already doing so you don't forget to do it every day, that's the best way it works, is when you wear it. Okay, definitely is the only way it works, is when you wear it. But you want to put it on in the morning, take it off at night. If you tend to be more tired during the day, if you're starting to feel that it's going to work really fast and it's making you a little sleepy, that might happen for a couple of weeks. So you can certainly wear it at nighttime until you re-regulate, and then start wearing it back in the daytime again. And if it's a little too much energy, that's okay too. It just means your body really is sensitive to and wants to go to work. So you can just take half the backing off, wear it for less time in your day, and then the next day, take the other side off and wear that for a few more hours, and then just basically just work your way up until you're at 12 hours. That's it. Drink lots of water, because one of the first things that's going to happen is you're going to start elevating antioxidants, your natural antioxidants, particularly glutathione, which wants to move toxins out of your body. And you want to have plenty of water to make sure that you can flush that out through the liver and kidneys and your natural elimination systems. And that extra water is going to be really helpful. Okay, so that's really important, but that's one of the first things that's going to happen when we elevate that. So really quickly, again, that tripeptide is called GHK. That's what gives you that first reboot, and it binds with the copper in your body, and that GHK copper peptides, which are known as the holy grail of anti-aging, that goes up, and that's what really gets those universal cells pumping. And the coolest part about this is that over time, right around 4 months, 6 months, is when, if you don't have enough of these universal cells in your body and you need more, your body can revert already differentiated skin cells back into pluripotent cells that can become anything that you need. So if for some reason you're challenged, you don't have enough of these cells around to repair or rebuild or regenerate, and you've had maybe lots of different disease processes going on in your body can produce more by itself to heal. This is like a truly age reversal, and it's so exciting to see how this all works. So again, these universal cells are going to go up. The benefits are amazing. And as I mentioned, one of the first things that happens when this reboot happens is that we have this elevation of the antioxidants and a decrease in inflammation overall. Now, most diseases are caused by chronic inflammation. There's acute inflammation in certain areas. A lot of people will actually extract their own blood, or they'll go and get stem cell therapies or exosome therapies and all these things and inject those into the body to try to go to a specific area of inflammation or what have you to heal, which is wonderful. Flood the area with it. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. They can be very expensive treatments and so on, but that's really what they're trying to do, is get the growth factors into those areas where there's inflammation so that we can heal. But what happens is it can migrate out because there's other inflammation all over the place. Well, your body knows naturally how to do this when you elevate the tripeptide, and then it just can affect the entire body, and all the cells are also energized, so they're already working better. So it shows up so many ways, and that's what we're going to go through next. And I just have to say this. I was just walking down my little hallway over here, and the other day, and I thought, people are taking something to help them fall asleep, to help them wake up in the morning, to have more energy, to reduce their pain, to reduce inflammation overall because of other disease processes. They're taking things to help grow their hair, to improve their skin, to improve, their regeneration of their bones and so on. They're taking collagen. Like, how many supplements do we have, or drugs do we have that we're taking right now for all of these ailments that you're going to see right now can all be affected the longer we use this product, which again facilitates that your body can actually start doing what it's designed divinely to do by itself. And that's what this is doing. So check it out. More energy, better sleep, dramatic pain relief. These things, we're saying more energy. This is one of the first things that people will feel. It's not a crazy energy. It's an even energy, waking up feeling refreshed, not needing as much coffee, not needing the afternoon coffee or energy shots or what have you. And then sleeping deeper, longer, much better quality of sleep, which is where so much of the repair happens. You might notice more dreaming, things like that. The pain relief can be instant and it might take a long time. It depends on your body, because the divinity of your body in terms of what it took to fall apart is going to wake up in its own way as well, in its own order of difficulty. That's the innate intelligence of your body. When you add all of this energy to it, this frequency, it's really like a glow up. And so that pain relief can be, at any time. So I just say, do not give up on that if it's not the first thing that you feel, but there's so many other things to take a look for. It's amazing. And this can be very, very fast for people as well. Wrinkle reduction. This one I just think is amazing because people are taking collagen, they're injecting collagen, they're doing everything they can to get collagen in their body internally, and then of course on the surface. But you'll notice around 4 to 12 weeks, a very significant, huge production of collagen that's happening, which is our most abundant protein in the body. We need it desperately. And we'll really start to notice this in the face, in the skin. So take a picture of your face from the front, both sides, the neck, and then any scars on your body, because even the scar remodeling that happens, that's that last phase of scar of healing, which really doesn't happen for most of us. And that's why we have scars all over. And think of the internal scars from injuries or surgeries or things like that, that also can remodel and soften and go into that final phase, of healing. It's just absolutely incredible. Sports performance and recovery, really, really significant differences here. And especially when you're older, you will notice this immediately in the gym, on the pickleball field, while you're hiking, walking, what have you. The recovery and the performance both are dramatically improved with this product. So, and that's another thing people are taking supplements for, right? To get better results and less pain after working out. Yeah. Okay, what else? Wound healing, 3 times faster wound healing. What? So if you're going in for any injury or surgery, absolutely you want to have this patch on and with you, because this increase in the production of the growth factors, again, that's what people are trying to get in the body. These growth factors that help the body to heal and to repair and to regenerate are just lacking. They're just not there. And we can produce more of them. And we see that in that wound healing. It's really significant. And then the youth renewal and the age reversal, these, of course, I get all excited about because, I want to live long and well and have a really healthy body. And it's nice to look good as well. At least I'd like to look good. So this is the big glow up that happens in that reset of the genetics. As long as you're wearing this patch, your cells will act younger. And those universal cells will be on high alert and making more of them as needed to do these things. And so that part of this DNA reset is just absolutely amazing. And you can see it in many other areas as well. Of course, in the skin and skin disorders and things, you might notice it. Again, I'm not here to get anything specific. I can't talk about any specific diseases because it's your body that's doing that healing. It's not this patch. The patch is elevating that peptide. But I'll tell you what, that increase in the flow of that energy, activating these own pluripotent cells can make such a difference. And the one thing that's not on here, and I say it over and over, and I think it's probably one of my favorite things that this does, is it helps your brain neurochemistry to come into a balance. It helps your autonomic nervous system to come into a balance, your left-right hemisphere communication come into a balance, and your brain heart and heart rate variability come into balance. We're talking about fewer triggers, less anger, just stress is not hitting you in the same way. Your parasympathetic nervous system comes into balance with your sympathetic stress response. This can lower cortisol, which of course puts belly fat. There's so many things that happen from stress, right? But it also can improve your cognition, your memory. This affects your sleep and your feel goods. The mood changes are so incredible. So what this does for your brain in and of itself can change all of your relationships and the quality of your life alone, just that. So I love what this does for the brain. We have brain mapping studies and all kinds of really, really exciting things that have been shown that happens when we elevate this peptide. It's incredible. It almost seems gimmicky because it looks like a little Band-Aid, but again, it's patented for a reason. and it's recognized for what it does. And it took a long time to get it to do that. So that's what this patch is all about. And so I just want you to know you can have all of these benefits and share these benefits with other people. Who do you know who's suffering from any of those things? And who knows what else, right? Because again, this is a full body glow up. This little activation patch reactivates your whole body, and especially designed for those specific cells that are going to help to rebuild, repair, and regenerate. It is amazing. And it's non-invasive, safe, cost-effective, less than a cup of coffee a day, rather than thousands of dollars to just look for one area and still have to take all the supplements for all the other things. Can you imagine how much you can save if suddenly you don't need all that extra stuff, right? Or over time, you start taking away some of these extra things that you're investing in to try to hit all of those different areas. So that's what the product is, how it works, what it does. Such a cutting edge technology. It's amazing. And this is the website. You can learn all about it. It's called startx39.com. If you're already thinking about other people, this is where you want to send them for information and get back with the person who invited you to learn about it on this call and make sure that they help you get started right away. And if you do have many other people that you are thinking of right now, which I sure hope so, I'm going to talk a little bit about the company and about our founder and about what it is that we do in educating people to make a decision about this product. It's what we do, and your help is much needed to get people in relief after all of the suffering that we have going on from our bodies breaking down too soon, way too fast, and then playing whack-a-mole with so many other things to try to get it into balance again. That's what this is about. So let me talk a little bit about our founder and inventor. His name is David Schmidt. This man has a heart of gold, and he's so brilliant. He's so smart. He has over 130 patents. He's patent crazy on his products because they work and they're so unique. This is the only one that we focus on. It's the granddaddy of them all, and it really touches on what all the other patches do. Probably absolutely the most bang for your buck. So we just focus on this one product, but there are others. And that's why he has so many patents. He's brilliant. He's an inventor and a scientist. This is really a technology, and it's a technology company more than anything. He's a 2-time recipient award winner for the Advanced Technology Award from the International Hall of Fame, which is just so incredible. The company itself, we are operating in 75 countries around the world. We are just almost a 20-year-old company. And in the last 4 years, or 3.5 to 4 years since this product came out, we've gone from 20 million to 320 million in sales because of this product. It works so well. People stay on it because it gets better over time, and they can't not talk about it with other people. It's spreading like wildfire. And in fact, this last summer we had, or was it maybe even this fall, we had 1 month where we had a 30% jump in sales. Again, because of this product. That is absolutely huge. And that spells opportunity, of course. It doesn't mean everybody needs to do this as an opportunity, but it's really hard to hold it back from other people with that type of growth and that type of effectiveness that people get such results they can't not talk about it with other people. Is a patented technology. It's not a Me Too product. And what I mean by that is we're not asking people to change their hair care or change their diet or their lifestyle or swallow another pill. It's unlike anything else out there. It's non-transdermal, so we're not putting chemicals into the skin, whether they're natural or not. It's literally light, so there's nothing like it. And so it's in a class by itself. Again, patented, protected, and in a class by itself. And yet, it can affect that people may not need some of these other products for weight loss and skincare and hair care and all these other things and some of their other ailments and falling asleep and waking up and less pain. And you can get off of a lot of things. So no, we're not in competition with them, but we might save you some money. So talking again about the biologics industry, when I was saying how people are extracting their own blood, spinning it to get the platelet-rich plasma, it's called PRP. They're injecting that in their scalp to grow hair. They're injecting it in their face to try to thicken their skin and get more collagen production and elastin and all that hyaluronic acid. All of these are different therapies. Of course, they're pulling out stem cells from umbilical cords and from your adipose tissue and re-injecting those. Most of these, I would say the vast majority of the therapies right now are illegal in the United States and they're so expensive. There's people doing it under the table anyway. They can be effective for sure, but a lot of times they're not, or they don't last because they're not addressing the whole body, the entire field of the body for future. It's just a temporary thing. Now, I'm not saying not to do that. If it's something that you are looking to do, make sure you're on the patch at least for a few months first, because then you're actually going to have more of these growth factors and these universal pluripotent cells and just healthier cells all around to pull out of your body and then put back in. So it can work in conjunction really well, but this is affordable for anyone. And of course, if it's not seeming affordable, even when you take out some of the other supplements, there is an opportunity here too by just spreading the love. And so we'll talk about that in just a moment. Look at this industry though. Honestly, the biologics industry is so huge. It's expected to be, hit 30 billion. It's very exciting. And yet, so to be able to play in that field is really amazing. But to me, I really like to make it as simple and affordable for people to get the vast and most effect. I think this is better than any of that, again, because it's the whole body that's being re-energized to work better. So I want to just throw that out there. This could be a time for you to make a move. The biologics industry is amazing. The company is so sound and solid and growing. It's on a huge upswing. The product works. People love it and they can't help share it with other people. And we want to make sure that you have that opportunity as well, should you decide that. We're going to talk about how you can get started just on the product, how you can set yourself up so in case you find yourself sharing, or you might already see this as a possibility for you to be able to create another stream of income for your family, which can buy you time. It can buy you, whatever it is that you want with that. Just working from home, being part of a great community of people that are helping other people, becoming a better leader, so many different things that can happen when you join something like this. The possibilities really are endless and unique to you. I love to help explore how this might be of great benefit for you specifically, but it's all in the service of helping others. We don't make money without selling a product that works. The reason why this is so cool is by removing the middlemen, right? The storefront. We actually just have happy customers that talk about this. And that's how we move this product. And by just educating other people about it, sharing our own experiences of other people, what we know about the science, which is what gets me excited. And people they want to know more. They want to try it. They want to get on it. And they know people who also do. So again, if you were to look at this as an opportunity for yourself, what's most important for you? Family time, being able to have flexibility in your schedule. Maybe you do need that extra source of income or a source of income. Maybe you just want to free yourself and get rid of a job that just is draining your energy. And you want to do something that feels more meaningful, or being a part, like I said, of a community of people that are like-minded and out there to help serve other people. It's just amazing. Also, just to get out of debt and have that little extra security. Things are really uncertain in these times right now. And so having something else to offer for yourself and to offer to other people is just amazing. And I just love building teams. I love working with like-minded people and helping them become better people, helping to influence other people to do better, healthy things for themselves. That just charges me up. And time freedom, I'll tell you what, flexibility of time is everything for me. Just absolutely love it. So this team that you're learning about right now, this particular team within the company is the biggest team in the company. It is the fastest growing, and it really has just taken off. And we've built, actually, I should say the team leader, Onyx Cole in particular, along with her leaders, built this website, build331.com, and teaches the simple system of how we do what we do, how we share this product, how we do this effectively, and how just from start to finish, everything you would need to build this business has already been put in here. There's all kinds of trainings. And in fact, there's trainings in here about the compensation plan, much more in depth about the things that we do, and more being added all the time. So this is definitely your resource to learn about that more. But I'm going to touch a little bit on how to get started and a little bit about the different options and a little bit about the compensation plan, should you decide you want to go ahead and do that as well. So getting started is really quite simple. You can buy it just for 1 month if you're interested in just trying it and buying it retail for 1 month. It's $149.95. pretty darn affordable, especially when you think of how much you spend on just one supplement for energy, right? Or two supplements, one for energy and one to help you sleep. Or wait, maybe three, one for energy, one to help you sleep, and another one to help you reduce your pain, right? So there's all kinds, you can see very quickly, $150, pretty darn affordable. Of course, we also have a preferred customer program where you're just on an auto ship month to month. I believe they ask for at least 3 months on that auto ship in order to be able to continue on that program. There's a couple of programs for that. I don't typically start people there because we have a way to save even more with our starter pack, and that's our silver pack. This is where you can get 3 packs for the price of 2. You get 3 up front. You save on shipping. If you have people in your household and your family or somebody else that you're thinking of right now, couple of people, you have enough product where you can all experience it together and really see how it's working for each other, sharing notes, and not just waiting for you to have one specific result. If you already have that spirit of thinking of other people with some of these ailments we talked about today and these symptoms of aging that could benefit, that starter pack is beautiful. So again, $2.99 for that one. It comes with an auto ship, so you'll have in 28 days another pack come through. But again, if you are sharing it with your family, it's a perfect way to get started. And again, you're only paying for shipping for one time for those 3 packs. So I love that starter pack. The business builder is our next level up. It's called Gold, and that is 5 sleeves. And then you get a bonus sleeve of one of our other products, which is really kind of nice. And this pack is nice because then you do have enough where you can sell 1 or 2 to your friends. You can grab a few friends and have them, they can even buy a couple and you can all do it together. And then they might join your team along with that. If you're looking at building a team and starting to make a little bit of money, offset your own cost, or you're already starting to see a vision of what this could be for you, that business builder gold pack is great. This one, when you go to this gold level, this is kind of the first level where you can start making money. And I'll talk about that in a second, but you also will have an auto ship with 2 that we recommend, because that way, when you have 2 coming in a month, one for you and one to sample or to share in your household, that puts you into what's called a qualified position to be able to earn money. Again, I'll talk about that in a minute. So that's good if you're thinking about sharing it with people right away. And if you really have a vision for this, like I did, I just saw all the science and I thought, I didn't even wait for any result myself. I wasn't really even expecting a result. I had 5, by the way, within my first month. 5 things, and I'm healthy and I was taking a million other things. I couldn't believe it. It just blew my mind. But anyways, that business builder pack, or the series builder, this is the diamond pack. This is where you get 19 sleeves, 19 of these, right, which have a month's supply in them for a much less price. There's only $84 per sleeve when you do it this way. You don't have to buy an auto ship for 84 days. You're basically covered for 3 months. No auto ship needed to be able to be qualified to earn money. And also there's this period, this 90-day period, where 14 weeks, where when you bring other diamonds in at that level, you make $500 each person you bring in. So with that investment for that pack, which is $15.99, you, with just 3 people coming in within that 90 days at that same level with you, you can basically pay for your entire investment to launch your business. So if you see and you have that vision, you have other people that you know or storefronts that might want to sell it straight out of their store, and then they can enroll people after. Things like this, these are great ways to start a business. And I recommend this for networkers, especially if you have other teams or people that you'd worked with in the past that might want to do this with you. That's the pack to go for. The great part is we want you to come in at the most comfortable level for you. Of course, that's why I'm going through these with you. And you can always upgrade. You can always upgrade. But the importance of being on an auto ship is something that I want to share in a moment, because I'm going to share how this compensation plan works. And even if you're not sure if you would want to share it with other people and you just want to start it for yourself with our wholesale brand partner, just the silver kit, you still are going to want to have that auto ship in there, because you'll start to see the vision. When you start getting results, you're not going to be able to keep it to yourself. I promise. It happens all the time. All the time. So we don't want to leave any money on the table. Let me tell you just briefly about this compensation plan. Basically, it's a binary system. We build 2 teams and ourselves. So when we're at that gold level, as I mentioned before, when you come in and you want a business starter pack with that gold, then you're gold, and then you just bring in 2 silvers on each side of your team, and you start to build more people. You just start adding people in there. And then when they catch the vision, they start adding more people, and so on and so on. 2 different teams. And what happens is, with every product that's sold, every product that's moved has a point value to it. And those points collect in essentially a bucket for your left team and a bucket for your right team. And those points just collect, and they collect from everything, all of the team that's happening, everything that's sold in this whole team and everything that's sold in this whole team. The point value goes into these little buckets. And what keeps those buckets filling and filling and filling is that auto ship. So that's why we have that there, so that those buckets are filling with points. And what happens is when a certain ratio points collects, a certain amount in each side or either side, it'll kick out a commission of $50. And that'll happen again and again and again. And that maxes out. I mean, literally, you might just make $50 and, and just be super excited about that as a first way to offset your cost, right? Just by building a few people. But then when that grows, that can go all the way up to $25,000 per week. That's $100,000 per month that you can earn just by building these teams, right? And I say that as if it's super easy. Obviously, it's simple, but that is something that we have all the training on that Build 331 for, is how to do this, right? And we do these live calls and these training calls to help you to do that, help you to influence other people to learn about the product and get on the product and extend that out to the people they love. It's what we do. We build these two teams, the points collect, kicks out commissions, and you're rewarded for that. And so are they. It's fabulous. And so that is the compensation plan, the leveraged way that we get paid, right? That's what becomes mailbox money, as I like to call it. And I say that just because you're only getting that because you're helping people, right? So you're being rewarded. Just as if you had a store, you would be telling everybody to come in, and if it was a clothing store, come and buy some clothes, right? This is all we're doing. Let me educate you. And then the company's going to send drop ship and send it directly to them, collect the money and pay you automatically. And this is one of the ways that it's leveraged pay. Now, you also are getting paid for anything that you do sell. Of course, if you sell retail, you get a retail profit. If you start somebody on any of those starter kits, you get a product introduction bonus. So you get that linear pay. I do this, I sell this, I get this. That happens for sure, right, at the point of sale. But then this is what starts to grow and grow and grow. And again, it maxes out at $25,000 a week. The next way that we get paid as we really start to grow, when we help our teams, anybody in our teams, to start making those bonuses that kick out of the buckets, right? When they start making those bonuses, we can earn a portion of that, right? Not of their money, but 25% of what they're earning in those commissions, in those cycles, we can earn as well. So if I help Susie, who on this side here is starting to cycle and make this money, and I help her to earn and make, say, let's just say $500, then I'm going to earn 25% of that $500 as a reward for helping her. It's called cycle matching bonus, right? That's on the first level, the people I directly sponsor. But the people that I've directly sponsored, the people that they sponsor, if they start making cycle pay, we can earn 20% on that. And the next level down, the people they sponsor, another 20%. Now, there's qualifications here that need to be in place, but the first two, especially, not that difficult. It just organically happens as we continue to share the product and help people catch a vision to share with other people, which is what we want to do. We want to change the world with a life-changing product. And when we help them do that, it grows organically and the structure starts to happen. So these qualifications organically happen and you get rewarded. And this is the legacy pay. This is the pay that's unlimited income opportunity. And I've been in a company and companies before. I've never seen it pay down 3 levels like this, as an extra bonus on top of the other things that we can earn. So it really is an incredible opportunity. You're in the right place with the right product, the right industry and timing, the right company that's got longevity and is proven, with all the patents to protect. 20-year patent on this product, 20 years. I think we have 17 left. So untouchable, with a unique product. It's a one product focus and a marketing plan that's literally just like blows my mind. And the people that I bring in who've been in other companies really can see this vision. It's really, really incredible. And so again, this is why being on that monthly subscription is important, because we don't want to empty out those buckets. Even if you're just getting started for yourself, that vision may change. And we want to make sure we don't lose those points. And so you want to, if you're at the silver level, at least be ordering 1 pack in order to continue to collect those points. And when you're ready to start making money and you get to that gold level, 2 packs, and you are good to go. And you won't have to worry about losing any or leaving any money on the table. So that is my basics on the product and the business and the company and the industry. I hope that this is really helpful for you. I want you to be invited again to join in on our Facebook group if you are on the team, and of course on our YouTube channel, and subscribe to that as well. These are all here for you to take a screenshot and and just little shortcuts there with the QR codes. All about the patch, again, start x39.com. And then the team business training site to learn more about the compensation plan, more about the product, how we do what we do, deeper dives in the trainings. Everything is there on build331.com for the business opportunity. And again, here is that last slide on the different calls that are available. This will be altered soon with more calls that are coming up soon. We're coming to the end of the year. I've got some ideas of more things to offer, and I hope that that you will continue to join us and invite people on to learn more and to solidify their belief and understanding and take a peek at this opportunity for themselves or somebody else that they might know. So thank you again for your attention here today. I'm going to go ahead and stop share. I hope that you're having a beautiful holiday season so far. I will be back again on Monday and Wednesday next week, so make sure you're inviting people to learn more. And this replay will be available immediately as soon as she turns it off on our YouTube channel, so make sure that you are part of that as well. Okay, thank you so much for your attention tonight. I hope you have a great evening.